everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a full talk through tutorial on my face. I'm going to do foundation, concealer, blush, the whole 9 yards, and I'm only going to be using drugstore products. So I have a great collection of drugstore products, and it's always a hit or miss with drugstore products, and it's always hard because you can't test the products in the store, and you come home and you try them, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. So I hope this helps you guys, because I have tried a bunch of drugstore products and these are my absolute favorite. I even find myself repurchasing this stuff when it runs out. So it's that good, especially since I use it all up in the first place. So if you're interested in watching me put my face together with using only drugstore products and using my top drugstore products, then please keep on watching. Okay, to get started, so what I'm first gonna do is put my hair back so you guys can see everything that I'm doing here today. And the first thing I'm going to do is prime my skin with, this is a drugstore primer by Maybelline called Baby Skin. It's an instant pore eraser. I'm just going to take a little bit less than a pea size, and I'm just going to rub it on my T-zone and like down my nose and my forehead and my cheeks, and just lightly. The key with primer is not to rub it in like moisturizer. You want it to be on your surface. So just kind of lightly rub it all over. I'm going to do my foundation. So today I'm using the Loreal Tru Match Lumi foundation, and I'm going to put about 1.5 pumps onto my Sigma F80 brush, directly onto my brush. And then what I do is I just stipple it all over my face, and then I'll go in and blend. I'm in the shade W6 Sun Beige, just in case any of you guys are the same shade as me. You have a good base. I'm going to go in with my concealer. So I have two favorite drugstore concealers, and they're both by Maybelline. One is the Instant Age wine, and this is actually the Neutralizer. So I'm going to use this to highlight my face, and then I've got the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade medium. So I'm going to use a combination of both. My Instant Age one is a little broken, but I'm going to try to get some out. So I'm going to put like a upside down triangle to highlight this area of my face, and down my nose and right here. I know this looks like a lot, but you know, you're going to blend it out so it won't look so crazy. And then I'm going to put the concealer, the medium concealer, right here under my bags, and under my nose because I have a few red spots. And then I'm going to use my Sigma Tapered Kabuki in F86 to blend it all out. Harsh lines, so you're just going to blend it till you really don't see anything. You want it to look highlighted in these areas and blend in with your foundation. So now you've got even skin tone. So what I'm going to do next is set my face with the powder. I'm going to use this Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I'm in the shade Sandstorm, but they're very translucent. I know it looks very light, and you're not going to use a ton. I'm just using a big powder brush. And I'm going to just lightly pat it all over my face, because that's a dewy foundation, so you want it to last all day. It's a very light application. Next I want to do is a little bit of contouring. So this is the only product from the drugstore that I found that works for contouring. It's the Tru Match L'Oreal Tru Match Super Blendable Powder. I got the darkest shade, it's the shade Cocoa. So you want to get like a couple shades darker than your skin. So this is the shade Cocoa, and I'm just using a MAC brush, 168, but any angled contoured brush that you have. I'm just going to take a little bit, and the way you're going to contour is like right here, the hollows of your cheekbones, you can feel it, where your cheekbone kind of dips in. And you're just going to lightly just contour that area. And I know it looks crazy right now, but you're going to blend it out. And you're going to add some, this is just to add some color back into your face, because the foundation just makes you sometimes really flat, and so you want to add some warmth back in your face. And you're just going to blend this out until there's not really any harsh lines. add some nice warmth back into my face. And this is not a harsh contour. This is just something you could do every day just to add some color and definition to your face. Next, we're gonna go in with some blush. And I have the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Red Vino. I talked about this in my last video about blushes for darker skin tones, medium to darker skin tones. And I'm just gonna use a different blush brush for this. And this is kind of like a blush and highlighter in one because it has more of a shimmery effect to it. And this is so beautiful for fall. But I'm just gonna apply that a little bit above the contour, like right at the apples of your cheeks. And you're just gonna tap. You don't wanna like swipe the blush, you're just gonna tap to get the best color effect. Just blend that out so it doesn't look so harsh. And if you feel like it's too much, you can always just take your big powder brush and take a little bit more of that translucent powder and just kind of brush over it, and it kind of diffuses the whole blush look. Because that blush is pretty intense for every day. But this is a full makeup look. I'm doing everything today on this look. So what's next? The next I'm going to do is my brows. I'm going to brush them in shape. I just did a video on my brows. So I'll link that video below on how I quickly do my brows on a daily basis. I don't have a drugstore product for brows. There are brow products out there by Maybelline, but nothing's really worked for me, so I'm just gonna stick to my MAC powder and my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. But I just haven't. This is the one thing from the drugstore I just haven't found that works for me. Brow gel, quickly set that in place. Okay. So next we'll move on to eyes, but before we do, I want to set my powder makeup because before I put any mascara or eyeliner on and spray anything on my face, I don't want that product to run. So since all the powders and foundation and eyebrows are done, I like to use the NYX Dewy Finish Makeup Setting Spray. It's really great for wintertime or if you have dry skin. It makes your makeup literally stay on all day long, at least 8 hours on me. I mean, anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, and I don't wear my makeup longer than that anyways. But it just gives you a dewy finish also, so in that way your face isn't so dry. This also comes in the matte finish, but every time I go to Ulta, they're sold out, so I haven't tried it yet. But the dewy finish definitely works. So I'm just gonna give a couple of sprays on my face. That really quickly settle in, and then we're going to move on to eyes. So I mentioned these Avon Extra Lasting shadow sticks, so I'm not going to do like a heavy eye look today, but this is a shade Amethyst, so I'm just going to put this all over my lid. Just rub it out with my finger a little bit just to make it even. I have the shade Black Diamond as well, so I'm going to add that into my crease a little bit. It's just a light black shade with a little bit of glitter in it, shimmer in it. I'm just going to add that into my crease, and I'm not going to use any brushes. This is so easy. I'm just going to kind of diffuse it with my finger. So you can see a little bit of a tiny smoky eye. Just again, put it in your crease, just diffuse it with your finger. Simple eye look. So I just need two, and these will last all day long too, shadow pencils. Next I'm going to do my eyeliner. So on the top I'm going to do liquid eyeliner. So I have to get really close to my mirror for this. Oh, and this is the L'Oreal Carbon Black Linear Intense Eyeliner. It's my favorite eyeliner. liquid eyeliner. I have purchased this multiple times. So this is what the brush looks like. It's got a really fine tip brush, and it gives you a really, really fine line. And this eyeliner will last more than 24 hours on your eyes. So for my bottom eyes, I'm just going to use the CoverGirl Ink It Pencil Eyeliner, and it's in the shade Black Ink. That's eyeliner. The last step I'm going to do is mascara. My favorite mascara from the drugstore is the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. It's again just the Blackest black shade, and it's just your standard mascara brush, but it's the perfect formula. It's not too dry. It's not too wet. You don't have to wait for it to dry out. It's the perfect drugstore mascara. I'm just gonna curl my lashes really quick. Are done. So now lips. I have two really good drugstore products. So my favorite, sorry, mascara in my eye. So my favorite lip liners are from Jordana. This is the shade Tawny. To make your lipstick last a little longer, I also color my lips a little bit past my line. I don't put it just a line, straight line across my lips. I actually color it in a little bit also. It helps your lipstick last a little longer. And then I really love this Superstay 14-hour lipstick by Maybelline. This is the shade Beige. Oh my gosh. Beige Forgood. Sorry, I couldn't read that. And so it's a really good long lasting, but it doesn't dry out your lips, and it's the perfect shade of nude, especially if you have pigmented lips. So that's it for the whole tutorial, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you like this full drugstore tutorial. Again, these are my favorite products. I reach for them all the time, and when they are done, I have finished the foundation before, I have finished my concealers, my eyeliners, and my mascaras, and I continue to repurchase the exact same products. So that's huge for a makeup junkie like me to not keep trying new stuff, which I still do, but I go back to my tried and tested, and I love these products. So I hope you guys like these products as much as I do. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!